Welcome to the third part of series Yeastar. Today, we are going to explore the call features available in our system. First, what is a voicemail? It is when someone calls you and you are not available to answer. They leave a voice message that you can listen to later. To create a voicemail, we will add a voicemail group and configure the voicemail settings. To create a voicemail, start by deciding whether you want to associate it with a group or a call group. These choices will determine how the voicemail will be applied. For example, if you associate the voicemail with a call group, it will be used for all the people in the group. So, when someone calls the call group and no one answers, the message will be directed to the voicemail configured for that group. When someone leaves a voicemail, it is recorded in the voicemail and all members of the call group will be able to listen to it later. The same procedure similarly applies to custom voicemails also for each user. For example, each user can check received voicemail messages and you will see details such as the plan name, the broadcast mode, broadcast member, or share by members. You can also configure whether your voicemails should be protected by a PIN code. The default PIN code is generated randomly, but you can change it. For example, you can set a PIN code like 00 or any other code of your choice. Simply click on the Save button to just create our voicemail. Remember that every time you make a change in your system, it is essential to click on Apply for the changes to take effect. So now, let's move on to function codes. Function codes are really useful and worth understanding well, as they allow you to manage different options quickly without having to go to the office or dial complicated numbers. Here is an overview of the main features. Function codes. To use these codes, you can, for example, enter 1 to check voicemail messages or other codes to perform call transfers. Call flip allows you to switch an ongoing call from one phone to another. This can be useful if you need to change phones while continuing the conversation. Voicemail. To check the voicemail messages you have received, use the corresponding code. Call transfer allows you to transfer a call to another number or extension. Call pickup allows you to answer a call that is ringing on another extension in your call group. Call parking allows you to put a call on hold and retrieve it later from another extension. Call monitoring allows a supervisor to listen to an ongoing call. For example, you can enter 5 in AN followed by the agent's extension to listen to the ongoing conversation. You can also intervene in the call if necessary. Intercom allows you to make an announcement or speak directly to a specific extension without going through a traditional call. You can configure the duration of these announcements according to your needs. In summary, these codes and features offer great flexibility for managing calls and communications in your system. Make sure to configure them according to your needs and familiarize yourself with their use to get the most out of them. IVR, or Interactive Voice Response, is an automated system that guides callers through voice menus. By using the keys on their phone, callers can select options to be directed to the appropriate service. This improves efficiency by automating the management of incoming calls and reducing wait times. To create an IVR interactive voice response, start by clicking on Add. You will then need to configure the following details. IVR number. Specify the number assigned to this IVR. Name. Give your IVR a name to recognize it easily. Welcome message. Indicate the message that will be heard when someone calls this number. You can set how many times this message will be repeated if necessary. Waiting time for the response. For example, if the caller does not respond within 3 seconds, the IVR will stop waiting. Extensions. Choose whether the IVR should be applicable to all extensions or only to certain ones. Key-related events. Configure the actions that will occur when the caller presses certain keys. For example, if someone presses 0, you can redirect them to a specific extension. If the caller presses 1, they can be directed to a certain service or department. For 2, you can transfer it to a call group or another pre-configured group. Note that if the call groups or specific extensions have not yet been created, you will need to configure them before finalizing the setup of your IVR. There are many features available to customize your IVR according to your needs. Make sure to thoroughly explore all available options to get the most out of your system. That's all for now. Thank you for being here and goodbye. The largest stock of VoIP, with dozens of brands. With us, you will find what fits your budget and your needs. And most importantly, everything comes with a warranty on the equipment and installation.